So Carthage was incredibly influenced by Greece and then also later by Rome and then was taken over by Rome. So Emily, my question for you is what is your favorite of the Greek or Roman gods?
My favorite?
Yeah, do you have one that you like default to?
No, not at all.
Oh, why? Okay. Well, mine is Demeter.
After its destruction in 146 BCE during the Third Punic War, Carthage lay in ruins for over a century. However, its strategic location on the coast of North Africa and the fertility of its surrounding lands eventually led Rome to rebuild the city. By 44 BCE, Julius Caesar had decided to revive Carthage as part of his broader plan for Roman expansion, and his successor, Augustus, officially refounded the city around 29 BCE. This new Roman colony was settled by Roman citizens, veterans, and freedmen, becoming a major hub for trade, agriculture, and commerce. Under Roman rule, Carthage grew rapidly, becoming one of the largest cities in the Roman Empire and a center of provincial administration for the newly established Roman province of Africa Proconsularis. By the 2nd century CE, Carthage rivaled Alexandria as one of the most important cities in the Western Mediterranean. Its prosperity continued until the city was eventually captured and destroyed by the Vandals in the 5th century CE and later by the Byzantine Empire.
First picture is about Carthage during the Punic time. This one is when Carthage was a Roman city. The city was completely changed.
It just keeps going. I don't think I've ever seen this many Roman mosaics in one place. And I've been to Rome, so it seems significant.
But later, step by step, the African citizens that they start to get Roman citizenship, because the Romans, they were giving citizenship everywhere and they were creating their colony, and especially the elite, the people that they have money. So the African citizen, they start to spend their money to make their investments on the public place for entertainments, like amphitheater, hippodrome. So the hippodrome, it was for chariot races. They conserve the port, and they need to fix and they need to set the Roman temple, the capital. It's to show how much the city is loyal to the Roman Empire.
What was the goddess of farming's best event in track and field? Demeter. She just runs a meter.
And we have theater, and the last building was done here during the Roman time. It was the public baths where we are actually, but they didn't achieve the public baths before to achieve these huge hydraulic settlements, which is very long pipes, the aqueducts.
Roman aqueducts were a pretty remarkable feat of engineering designed to transport fresh water from distant sources into cities and towns, and they were vital to the development and maintenance of Roman urban life. Aqueducts worked through a simple yet effective system of gravity and slight downward gradients. Water was collected from springs, rivers, or reservoirs, and then channeled through a network of pipes, tunnels, and bridges. These aqueducts provided Rome and other cities with a steady supply of water, which was crucial for drinking, bathing, irrigation, and public sanitation. They fed into public fountains, baths, and even private households, dramatically improving the quality of life and supporting the growth of the empire. The aqueducts not only showcased Roman engineering prowess, but also played a key role in sustaining the health and hygiene of their sprawling urban populations.
By the time of Septimius Severus, who was originally, so it's another emperor, originally from the African lands, he made an extension for these aqueducts to feed more than 10 cities, more than Carthage, to get finally 132 kilometers of pipes and aqueducts from one mountain to the city of Carthage, that they still available permanently, giving water for the people every day until 15th century. From 2nd century until 15th century, and the people, they were using this pipe.
Now that Carthage had an aqueduct that could provide it with a consistent source of water, they could build a public bath. Now, public baths played a crucial role in Roman daily life. They essentially served as a really important third space for all Roman citizens. Yes, they were helpful for hygiene and health, but they also were a central gathering place where people could socialize, discuss politics, conduct business, and network. Public baths were open to all social classes, with men and women typically bathing at different times or in separate areas. Entrance fees were minimal, making them accessible to the general population, although some baths were more luxurious and catered to the elite. Overall, Roman baths were vital for physical well-being, social cohesion, and cultural life, embodying the Roman ideals of public service and communal living. So we are in the underground part of the Roman baths in Carthage. So this would have been where the workers, enslaved people, would have been, and then above would have been the actual the massive building where all the people, the elites, were enjoying their baths.
The highlight of this bath, so all what I was talking about, it was available in many places. But the highlight of this bath, it was on the level of the swimming pools and how to use the water. There were 3 swimming pools, 2 small ones, they were in connection with the water coming from the aqueducts, and the central one, the biggest one, was in connection with the sea. That's the first time in the history in the public bath that the people, they did to use the sea water inside their baths. So try to imagine this feeling. You are swimming, it's smelling sea water, and you are looking to the sea. It's like infinity swimming pool.
Yeah. While the Romans were very successful in eliminating a lot of the evidence of the great Punic city of Carthage, if you visit Tunis, Tunisia today, you'll be able to see some of the best preserved Roman ruins. The Antoninus Baths are the largest public baths in the Roman Empire outside of Italy, and the Roman theater in Tunis was the largest Roman theater behind the Colosseum. There's Emily.
I'm actually surprised that you don't already love mosaics the way that you love tapestry. Watch how you're about to run into something. Because you know what they say. Mosaics are the tapestry of rocks.
Okay, I have a dumb question. Mosaics, very small rocks glued together. How are these here? Like, did they have to reconstruct this mosaic, or did they find it? Like, in my brain, if this was part of a church that collapsed, then this would have also fallen apart.
I don't think that's the question. I have an educated guess.
Okay.
We can look up later. My
Okay.
educated guess is that ideally it's like adhered to, plaster
Something.
or
Yeah.
something in the back that you can chip away off.
But then did someone have to very painstakingly go through and puzzle piece these all back together?
I would imagine in a lot of instances, yeah.
Wow.
Shout out art restoration.
Yeah, they're the real heroes.